Hey everybody, welcome to Country Girl. Today I'm going to do a grocery haul for you. I picked up some groceries at the online Walmart pickup after I got off of work today, and so I took everything out of the car. I've got everything sitting around, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to get everything out of the bags, and then I'm going to sort them out so that I've got all the cold stuff in one area and then the other stuff in another area. That way I can go over the cold stuff with you first, and then I can take a break, get that stuff put in the refrigerator so that it's not sitting out while I'm going over the rest of it. Start with the frozen stuff and the produce and everything first, and I'm going to kind of go over each item and let you know what we plan on doing with it and everything. But Caitlin picked out a lot of this stuff because she was talking about how there's never anything to eat in the house and we never get her anything good. So I just told her to go out there and put everything on the list that she wanted to eat, and I pretty much got everything she put on the list because I don't want her telling me later she ain't gonna eat. So anyway, this is what she picked out. She picked out these chicken buttermilk biscuits. One of the things that my girls are not good about is eating breakfast in the mornings, and her doctor did tell her that she needed to start eating breakfast in the mornings. And then she also got this sausage buttermilk biscuits, and so I guess these are just microwave. We've had these before, but this is something that she could just fix herself really ut. I do fix more traditional style breakfasts every Saturday and Sunday at home. So she also put this on the list, and I asked her if she was going to eat this, and she said, oh, this looks really good. But if she don't, it's not a problem. Mama take care of that. She also put these brown and serve. Now, she's got maple on here. I don't know if she realized that. That might be a deal breaker for her. But if she don't eat them, somebody here will. I'm trying to find something else. Oh, she put these popcorn chicken. This is something that we always get, so this is not anything new. We pretty much keep this stocked all the time. I did buy 2 bags. One of the things, when we go to the grocery store, most of the time we do one big grocery shop once a month, and then we go back as needed to get fresh produce and things like that. So that's why this is a pretty big haul. I did get me some half and half because I like this for my coffee. I used to drink a lot of flavored coffees, but I think I just got sick of it, so now I just like this traditional one. This heavy whipping cream I got. I actually had a smaller one on order, but they didn't have it. This is a substitution, but that's okay. If I have to, I'll make some butter out of that if I have any left over. But I did get this for a recipe, and I will go over that with you after I show you this haul. I got some mozzarella cheese. Normally, I like to shred my own cheese for recipes, but when it comes to mozzarella, it's just easier because it's so soft for me just to buy it like this. And I do buy mozzarella cheese for the pizzas that I make. This taquitos is chicken and cheese. This is something that Madeline really likes. Now, she would probably eat this when she gets home from school before I get home from work, because by the time they have lunch at school to the time we actually eat supper at night is like 5 or 6 hours. So they do want to have something to eat when they come home. So she got that. I did pick up some of this organic sharp cheddar cheese because that is also going to be for a recipe. And then we were out of the American singles sliced cheese. So I did pick up that. We do like to make grilled cheese sandwiches sometimes when we are having one of those nights where we just got a lot going on, don't have a lot of time to fix a big meal. Also, these these butterball turkey burgers. Now, these things are the bomb. Oh my gosh, we used to get the Genio or however you say that, but when we tried these, they are just so much better. I always get the original, and they're so easy to fix. They stay frozen until you're ready to cook them, and they literally, you could have this burger done and ready to eat in like 15-20 minutes. So this is another meal that we usually pick to fix during the week when things are a little more chaotic. This is the kind of bacon that we buy. I usually get 2 packs when I go, but I think we still have a pack in the refrigerator that we have not used yet. So we have that. And then Caitlin also Got some of these pancakes. Now she ordered the original or the regular size, but they substituted with a mini. That's not a problem. She probably would like those better anyway. And again, those are microwavable. I do fix pancakes sometimes, and when I have extra, I always freeze them so that she can take those out of the freezer and eat those. But I guess, you know, she just wanted them. Now, this is for Madeline's lunch. This is the Kraft Twist mozzarella and cheddar. This is the string cheese that she likes to eat, so we always put one of those in her lunch bag. My kids pretty much eat the same thing all the time for lunch. They carry their lunch every day. They do not ever eat at school. And so, anyway, I mean, I would assume it probably gets boring for them, but this is the stuff they like. All right, I just showed you that. Okay, and so some of the other frozen items, we got some seasoned French fries by Great Value. These just kind of have the flavor kind of like the Arby's curly fries. And then the mini tater tots. Caitlin likes these. She has really been putting the air fryer to use that I got for Christmas, and I do not care for. I do not like the air fryer. I don't think, maybe I'm not using it properly, but I don't think the flavor of the foods are as good using that. Also got some lettuce. We are going to have a salad one night. And then some frozen Brussels sprouts. I usually buy a lot of my green vegetables fresh, other than green beans. I do buy green beans in a can. But a reason why I buy frozen Brussels sprouts is because I always like to have something green usually with when I cook. And this is something nice to have on hand in the freezer because it's not something that I've got to worry about going bad before I get an opportunity to use it. And a lot of times when I can't think of anything or I've used up all of my fresh produce, I always have some of this in the freezer. Plus, I tried some fresh ones, and I guess I just was so used to eating the frozen ones. I like these better. So I did pick up some of those, and me and my husband's the only one that eats these, so I didn't get a really huge bag of that. I did pick up some asparagus because we really like that. And we are also broccoli lovers as well. So I did pick up some broccoli crowns. I don't buy the whole broccoli with the stem because I actually cut the florets off and toss the stems. We just don't care for that. Of course, I buy the Walmart brand organic milk. Picked up I got some strawberries. I try and get some fruits that we can eat. Bad thing about the fruits is that we either don't eat them fast enough or we eat them too fast and don't have anything left later. But anyway, so that's the only fruit I bought right now. I am going to go back and get a pineapple and maybe some blueberries or something else. I did get an 18-pack of these organic eggs. And I got some beef stew because this is also going to be another recipe that I'm going to be using. And then so Caitlin picked out these pizzas for her, and she just likes the cheese pizzas. We hadn't ever tried these before. That's bacon and cheese, so they look really good. Now it's got chicken, what's that, chicken bacon ranch crumble. That looks really good. You might have to share that. So anyway, that's all of the cold stuff that I've got. I'm going to go ahead and get all of this in the freezer and refrigerator.
Do you miss me at all? Do you think about the things we used to do? No, you couldn't stand tall. So why didn't you call? So many years has gone by, but I think about you.
Please do not judge me, but this is an old freezer. This is one of the freezers that you literally have to take outside, unplug, and defrost. And we did not do this last summer when we should have. So now we have to wait until this summer when it gets a lot warmer to do it. So this is where I keep all of my meats and stuff like that. And as you can see, I'm like barely got any room here. And then this is where we keep like all the frozen fries, nuggets, things like that. Anything that we had already, I put the newer items in the very back, and then all of the older items up front so they will get used first. And then down here is kind of like the box things. I kind of had to cram that stuff in because there's just a lot. I could probably organize it better. I just haven't done it. And then I just use the door a lot of times to put some of the boxed items in, you know, that we cannot fit in the other areas. So anyway, we're pretty much stocked, I think, for quite a while. And I do still have my Christmas advent calendar. on my freezer. Got these really nice egg trays at the Dollar Tree. I absolutely love them. There's nothing wrong with leaving my eggs in this, but I just think these just look so much nicer.
So many years has gone by, but I think about you all the time. Looks like you're changing and all, but why didn't you call? Something.
I've only got like 4 left, and we'll get those eat right away, and then I may even boil those, because sometimes I like to boil about 4 or 5 eggs on the weekend, and then I'll carry a boiled egg with me to work sometimes to eat as a mid-morning snack. And I really like how these stack, and it's also got this cute little hole here so you can pull it, you know, in your refrigerator. To squeeze this in the side right here, and that's where they go. Well, this looks a lot more organized and neat. I did go through here and kind of organize it somewhat so that as I'm going through this, it won't be quite as chaotic as what you just experienced with my cold stuff. This was in my bag. Apparently someone named Carlos packed this up for me. Thank you so much, Carlos. But right now I'm going to go kind of like over the snack foods and stuff like that. I had mentioned that the girls pack their lunch every day, and when I buy the stuff, I try and switch it up a little bit so they're not always eating chocolate chip cookies every day. But their dad, when he goes grocery shopping, he usually gets the same thing. So I got them some mini brownies. Then I bought the some other kind before too, but this is a Little Debbie. I don't even know that we've had these, but Little Debbie's always good. Got these oatmeal cream pies. Now we really like these, but I always buy the big pies, because when I have bought these smaller ones that come in the 12 pack, they just do not have enough cream in them, and they have more cookie, and it just seems like it's more dry. They're not very moist, whereas these are always really good. So I did get some of those. I picked up this for me. I actually have me a little cabinet at my work where I keep snacks and things like that, and so I take these to work and put in there, so when I'm having my coffee in the mornings, this is my breakfast. And if you have not tried these, oh my goodness, these things are super delicious. They are so good. And then I picked up some of the cinnamon swirl bread. This is good with just butter on it and toasted, but I also make French toast out of this. I just mix it up with a little bit of egg, milk, and some vanilla extract, and dip that, and then it's already got the cinnamon and everything in it. And then I picked up some of these Jack Links for Caitlin. Sometimes she likes to have those in her lunch. And we always pack her a fruit by the foot. And so I got some of those. And then she picked out these chips. And these chips are really good. I think it's the same ones. I think they were the ones that were like $2. Well, they're $2.29 now, but I think they used to be $2. But those are really good chips. I got me some of the mild salsa, the organic. I usually like the paste, but if I can find the organic, I usually get it. Then Caitlin asked for the queso dip. She did get medium. I don't think she realized that it might be a little bit spicy. And then I got these almonds. I keep those in my desk at work as well, and I'll eat a handful of those as a little snack. I got some of this beef jerky. I like to get this, especially if we're going to go on any kind of road trips, if we're going to go bike riding. I put this in my backpack. Sometimes I take it to work, and I might have some of it, you know, at work. I do not eat a ton of this stuff just because I know it's not the best for you, but this is something very good, especially when you're going to be out hiking or doing other things like that. I got Caitlin some croissants. She really likes those. These are really good with chicken salad and, you know, tuna salad, things like that. I also got some of this tortellini. My husband really likes this. I take canned chicken and I mash it up and mix it with Alfredo sauce and add this to it and Parmesan cheese, and it's just a really good quick meal along with some garlic bread. Caitlin got this rotini noodles. Sometimes she'll make her own macaroni and cheese, and she'll just get some of the Velveeta cheese and squeeze that in there, which I really don't know why she got this, because she got a 3-pack of this Velveeta original like macaroni and cheese. So she got the classic Alfredo by Great Value. When I buy it, I get Bertolli, garlic and cheese, 5 cheese or something like that, I think maybe. But she said she didn't like my Alfredo sauce, so that's why she got that. Got some country gravy, sausage gravy. We do use this sometimes on the weekends when I make gravy biscuits. And I've said this before, but for you viewers out there who haven't been watching me long, I do know how to make gravy. But when it comes to sausage gravy, this is really delicious, and it's just something that I don't want to spend the extra time doing. If I'm making, like Salisbury steaks and turkey and other types of meats like that, I will put together my own gravy. But for this, I just prefer to use this. I also got a large can of the French style green beans. We like to have those. And I season my green beans with just butter and a little bit of sugar. It is amazing how it flavors that. I got some Spam. I like to have meat to put in the pantry to keep on hand. So when there's a night that we come home late, hadn't had anything to eat, and I hadn't laid out anything, this is something that I can grab, slice up, I will fry it, and either make a sandwich or we'll eat it with some scrambled eggs or something. And then I got some crushed tomatoes. I really did not have a recipe for this, but for some reason I always like to have a can of this in my pantry, and I was out. Some things I just buy because we always have it on hand, and whenever I use it for something, then I'm just going to replace it. But one of the things that I did not do, I did not check the size of some of this stuff, and I just went by the picture. I thought this was like a standard size can like this and not a huge can like this. I mean, I will use it, but I would not have normally bought this size can, so check your sizes. Another example of that is this massive jar of Parmesan cheese. I thought it was like a smaller jar. I don't even know that I will use all this before the expiration date on this thing. So, just make sure you check when you're ordering online and you can't physically see it in the store. Check the size and make sure you're not getting a gigantic can of something. I got some garlic because I always use fresh garlic when I cook. I also got me some turmeric. I don't think I have any of that. I want to start incorporating this more in my recipes. I've got some more curry powder. I love curry powder. I just think it's so delicious. And then I got some mayonnaise because, we always are using that. We needed some mustard, pick that up. I also got some ketchup. And then I use olive oil to cook with. That is like my go-to oil. So I needed some of that. I got me the Chef Boyardee cheese pizza. I make 2 pizzas at a time because my family loves it, and we usually eat on it for a couple of days. But this has the best pizza sauce and everything. I absolutely love this pizza kit. I grew up with this, and maybe that's why I like it so much. And then I got the French's fried onions. I do use this to make a coated chicken tender recipe Madeline really likes. I was going to see if it's on the back of this. It actually is. It's French's crunchy onion chicken. This is so good. And I may have even done a video on this one time. So if you want to check out my recipes, I'll link that down below if I find it, and then that way you can see how I put that together. But Madeline really loves this, and we make a lot, so I usually end up using 1.5 cans of this to make that. So that is my grocery haul, and I'm going to show you kind of how I plan my meals and put things together. All right, I've got this little binder from the Dollar Tree. I don't know if they still have this stuff out or not because I hadn't really been trying to look for it. But this is the cutest binder, and the stuff that they have to make this binder with is so cute. I put my little planner together. Normally, I was saying that I don't really decorate planners. I do like to have them, but I'm not big on decorating them up, so I'm not decorating them as far as like doing any kind of theme pages and things like that. But the little day-to-day stickers that you have seen me haul, I have used those on here. Just like little birthday reminders and things like that. These are little magnets that came with it, and then I just put like coupons and things over here. This is like a little internet password thing if you want to fill that out. I actually haven't, so I'm kind of paranoid about that. But anyway, it comes with little dividers that you can buy to go with this also. And what I did was, this is like my blank months that I haven't filled out yet because I haven't done everything. I just kind of put that up front for now. And the first month is April, and I just put this little magnet here so that I could just turn right to it and open it, and it's holding that page down for me. But as you can see, you know, I have been using like some of these little small stickers on the month so that, you know, I can kind of like add those on it. I also like to write in pencil because I change my mind so much, or appointments change, or I don't get things done and I have to shift things around. So I just prefer to write in pencil. That way I can erase things and so forth. And then I add a little paper clip on the side, and I clip together the pages that I've already went through, and then so the one that I'm on, you know, that way if I need to look back at the month versus what I'm actually writing down for the day, is together, and I don't have to flip through multiple pages. So I did that, and then I also put little paper clips to divide up the other months so that I could flip to those because I was filling them out and things like that. That was for May. You can see I've decorated that up a little bit. And then let's see, I got June done. We got a lot going on in June. And then I think I've got all the way through August. That's July. And then that is my August. August has also got some stuff going on. But anyway, here's some more dividers. And so what I have done, on the back I've got where, you know, this little note section here. And all of these things come separate. Like you buy a pack of the notes for $1, you buy a pack of the dividers for $1, the notebook for $1, and then the months for $1 and the days for $1. So, you know, maybe $5 to $7 for this whole planner. But what I did was I put my little meal planner in the back, and instead of putting down the days that I'm going to have these, I just wrote down different meal ideas that I want to do in the next week and a half to 2 weeks, because with our schedule being as busy as it is Monday through Friday, 2 days out of the week I go to my parents' house and help with them, and then my husband also works second shift, so it's just me and Madeline. Caitlin does not eat what we eat. Madeline don't eat what I eat half the time, so I don't really want to do a whole lot of heavy cooking. Plus we usually end up getting home late, too late to cook really big meals. So what I do was I just write down the meals that I want to cook over the next couple weeks, and if there's a day where I get to come straight home from work, or you know, it's a weekend day, I do a lot of my heavy cooking on weekends, then I will cook more of the more in-depth meals. But during the week, something simple that I would cook would be something like the spaghetti and the garlic bread, because that literally takes less than 20 minutes to throw together. And another thing that I would do is like the salad and the baked potato. So I try and plan out at least you know, 5 to 7 meals, and I will cook all of this between, you know, 2 weeks time period. And anything in between would probably be something simple like the Spam and eggs, grilled cheese sandwiches, soups, you know, things like that. Also, before I go to the grocery store, I will go on my Pinterest and look for some recipes that I will be interested in fixing over a 2 week time period, and make sure that I have all the ingredients for each recipe. And that way when I'm making my grocery list, if there's any ingredients that I do not currently have, I can't add that to it. So anyway, that's how I plan my meals. I know I gave you another short mini look through my planner, but you know, it was here, so, and I'm a Dollar Tree person, but these are really nice. Leave a comment down below and let me know what kind of meal ideas you use for your family. Sometimes some of the best things that we can get as far as how we do things is from each other. So just share your ideas with all of us, and you know, I'm not the only one that reads the comments. People who are actually commenting out there read comments too. And so that'll just help everybody. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.
Oh, how easy it's to forget. Still thinking about how we met. Yeah, I'm with you now. Oh, one thing that it's plain to see, the best thing in this life's for free, and that's so true.